gosh, it's actually kind of cold in the morning. Let me close the balcony. How is everybody? How is everybody? Okay, I'm gonna wait for people to hop in and join me. Hi, Rose. Hello. Thank you for the like. Thank you for coming in. Cheers. Good morning. I'm very good. How are you? Hi, Devika. Hi, Jeff. Hello, hello. I'm all good, baby. I'm just having my yogurt. Welcome in, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Guys, I do have actually today a very nice surprise for everyone. Today it's gonna be fun. You know why it's gonna be fun? Because I may open a members live. Yay! Yeah, we may do a members live session, not this one. It's gonna be another live probably. Because today I'm gonna go to a place. There is a tarot festival here in. It's gonna be taking place here in Italy, in a city nearby me. So I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna check it out, and maybe we're gonna open a live stream there and do some freebies. Okay. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. Again, if you do want to participate with the membership session, you can definitely subscribe, and you can unsubscribe anytime you want from the membership. But if you want to try us out, you can do so. Mooney, I'm very good. How are you? How are you? How are you, baby? I'm just having my yogurt here. It's really full of proteins. It's so good. Yeah, I'm gonna go because it's really nice. It's like they're gonna do like a dance. It's like a festival. So there is gonna be a dance to depict the major arcana card. It's so cool. So I want to like also show you guys. I may like show you guys around. We may open a live stream to show you guys around. Maybe we're gonna do some free readings then as well. So I'm gonna bring my cards with me. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But before going there, I was like, let me open a live stream. Okay, let me catch up with you guys and see what's up. All right. Thank you, Devika. So I'm going to go and do you, Mooney. Okay, so let me do you first. And then it's going to be you, Devika. Everybody else that donated, guys, you got to let me know. Okay, I don't yet have a moderator in this chat, but if you guys can help me moderate the chat, that would be amazing. In the meantime, I'm going to do Mooney because she donated a while ago. And yes, Mooney, I seen your donation. Thank you so much. I was about to say, but after Mooney is you, Devika. Okay, so it's Mooney, then Devika. Okay, guys, if anyone can just write the list, it's just 2 people so far on the list. If you guys want to donate, you guys can do so now. Because again, I'm not sure for how long I'll be on here for. All right. Because like I said, I'm going to this event. So again, I'm not sure for how long I'll stay on here. However, if you do want to donate, now is the right time. All right, guys, for the freebies, we have to reach 20 likes. Okay, once we hit 20 likes, we do everybody's freebies. Okay, that's the rule. Q, hello, Starry, hello. All right, guys, let me focus on Mooney. Mooney, what is it that you wanted to have for your channeled reading? Do you have anything in specific, or is it just in general about the Scorpio? Tell me, sweetheart. I really didn't like this one. This perfume I bought a new perfume, but I really didn't like the way it smells. It smells like alcohol. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. All right, let me sit down and see the chat here. Give me a minute. So I can keep up with you guys' comments. And I'm feeling a bit cold. I don't know why I turned on my AC. Let me turn it off because I feel cold. It's weird. This weather is very interchanging. Like one day it's hot, one day it's cold. You really don't know what the fuck you do with yourself because it's always like changing all the fucking time. All right. It's channeled reading about the Scorpio, whatever you can find out about him and me. All right. Starry, which one is it? Which one is what? I cannot understand him at the moment. Okay, let's try to see whatever comes out. Okay, boo? Let's see whatever comes out, and I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know. Anything that shows up, sus or whatever, I tell you. You know me. All right, so with that being said, I feel like I want to use this deck for you. I think you also really like this tarot deck, right, Mooney? I remember you saying that it's really nice, so let's use that. The perfume is Bianco di Latte, but I'm not surprised that it did actually smell shit. Because I got it from a TikTok shop, and I think it was like a dupe. It was not the original. Maybe that's why. I mean, more than likely, this is why. But I didn't like it. I didn't like it. But it's yeah. So I think I'm gonna buy the original one to see. I just wanted to buy this dupe because I wanted to see if I'm gonna like it, But I think it has nothing to do with the original smell. So not really. Yeah, I got it from a TikTok shop, so yeah, it was not. No, I just wanted to try it out because it had a lot of positive reviews. That's the funny thing. All right, let's try to see though, Mooney. What does the Scorpio has to say to you at this time? Mooney is having a hard time to understand these spirits. Therefore, please channel through what he has to say. Look, the first card I have is the Five of Wands, right? So I am really struggling on with a lot of things. Okay, I'm having a lot of struggles right now. Okay, I could be having some sort of conflict, some sort of discussions, arguments. I'm being against some people, maybe within my work, within my circle. I'm being against some people, some folks, and there's some sort of struggle here that I'm going through. Thank you, Q. You're going to be added to the list. So I'm going through some sort of a battle, right? The Five of Wands is a card of battle. It's a card of conflict. It's a card of a person fighting for themselves, fighting for their position, fighting for what they want, okay, in life. So I'm definitely in this energy of like fighting for myself and trying so hard to stand up for myself and get things going through for myself. But like things have been hard, okay? Things have been tough. The Five of Wands is just definitely giving us a confirmation that there is some tough energy that's that I'm dealing with or that's around me right now, which could explain why you don't understand me at the moment. Let's try to see what does the Scorpio has to say. However, there will be communication, okay, that is going to be coming towards you from me, okay, because we have the Eight of Wands and the Five of Wands. I may share with you something about these struggles that I'm going through. I may tell you about a problem, maybe that happened with me, or a situation that's been happening with me, because there's this like energy of me sharing with you something that's been happening with me recently that I feel like has been really bothering me, right? Because that's the energy here. Like I do see communication. I will be like expressing myself to you with this Eight of Wands, okay? And this seems to be like a very quick, fast moving communication, but I'm really not doing very well. Also, maybe I have been having some sort of health problems. Hi, Anne. Welcome. Thank you so much. I may be having some sort of health difficulties or health problems again because we have the Ten of Swords also here with the Five of Wands. So I'm going through a lot, okay? I could be also like definitely maybe also going through a lot physically, right? Like maybe physically I'm not feeling my best self as well. And I do feel like I do want to let you know of that. Like I do want to express that to you and let you know about what is it that I'm going through because you deserve to know. I know that me having you just be like that's not like without understanding what's happening is not right. I know that. So I do really feel like I want to make you understand. I want to express myself to you and let you know what's been happening with me because you deserve to know. Okay, so there's this energy of communication coming in very soon towards you, where I'm going to definitely tell you about what's been happening with me. But definitely, what's happening with me is not easy. It's not easy at all. It's not lightweight. It's not me, for example, joking around. It's not me basically using you. No, I'm definitely going through some problems, like serious difficulties or serious problems. Hi, Charita. Charita, we're gonna do a members live today. Welcome in. Yeah, I know. Sometimes YouTube Charita doesn't do a good job with the notifications thing. Don't worry, baby girl. But as we know, I only know the top of the mountain, right? Let's try to see what he has to say. All right, Al, I got you, boo boo. All right, let's try to see what does he have to say to you. Guys, I'm just reminding you, I'm not sure for how long I'll stay on here. And if you guys want us to do the freebies, we better get to 20 likes, okay? So in the meantime, while I'm doing these people's readings, paid readings, you guys need to get those likes up, okay? If you want to get to the freebies, that is, okay? And again, if anyone wants to send a donation, now is the right time because I may close early because I'm going to a tarot festival today, guys, where I am going to probably open a live stream there as well and read you guys some free tarot, okay? So this is I'm gonna do I think one for I want to do one for members. Honestly, today I feel like I want to do for the members, okay? And if I have time, I will do for the non-members, like for everybody else. But we'll see how that goes, okay? But I am planning definitely to maybe do something like that today when I go to that festival. I'm so excited for it, by the way. So, anyways, if anyone wants to send in a donation, now is the right time. So, anyways, what I want to tell you here, Mooney, is that I do want to apologize to you as well, by the way. Like, I do want to explain something to you with this Page of Cups, okay? Um, I do want to explain something to you. I do want to maybe like express something to you, like express my feelings or express the way I feel about the situation. Um, let's try to see. Spirits, please do show me. Yeah, Cherita, thank you for the update. Yeah, I know. I see Cherita. You still have to share custody. I see, but I mean, at least like him having to pay more, that's a victory, no? I mean, for me, I think it's a victory. I know it wasn't a victory maybe for you getting full custody. I know it sucks, but the thing is, you having him pay for you more, that's a win-win, girl. That's a win-win. That's even better. I know it sounds maybe annoying that you still have to deal with him, deal with his ass with the shared custody, but I mean, hey, more money, and remember, Charity, I actually used to tell you you're gonna get more money. Didn't I tell you that? I told you there's money coming your way, and I told you you're gonna have money to get where you want to get to or do the things that you want to do. So maybe that's the source of income I see. I don't know. I'd rather custody. Yeah, I don't care about the money. I understand. Yeah, I understand, my baby. I understand, Cherito. All right, let's try to see here. Spirits, can you please show me? Okay, Cherita. Cherita, I'm going to check with you. I think you did, yes, send me a donation. I'm going to check with you. I think I'm going to take you after this one, okay? Let's try to see what does he have to say. So I do feel like I want to apologize to you, explain something to you, communicate with you. I definitely want to heal the situation or the bond with you, Mooney, especially after the fact that there has been some sort of a gap here between the both of us. And I know you've been feeling this gap. I've been feeling this gap as well. And I do want to close out this gap. I do want to work on improving our connection with the Star card and the Page of Cups. But definitely there's an explanation that is going to be coming your way from me. Okay, you're going to hear some sort of an explanation or some sort of communication that will come your way from my end quite soon, where I'm going to explain myself or I'm going to actually tell you about things that you need to know about what I'm going through at the moment. We have the Four of Cups and we have the Devil. So the thing is here, though, that you need to know is that, I'm trying to improve my mental health. I'm trying to think positively, but things have been, like I said, a little bit hard. Okay. Things have been a little bit hard to be dealt with. So I have been having some sort of struggle with pessimistic thoughts, pessimistic energy. I may have been having like this sort of kind of like negative mindset as well, right? Because we have the Four of Cups and the Devil, right? So there is this sort of energy where sometimes I struggle in keeping a positive mindset because of the things that I be going through, because of whatever I'm going through right now. Like sometimes it's hard to always be positive, or it's hard to sometimes always keep the hope, but I'm trying, like nonetheless, I'm trying to resist that negativity that sometimes I feel within my thoughts. Um, yeah, let's try to see what else. But I'm feeling a little bit locked up. I'm trying to free myself. I'm trying to definitely like, be free, transition, move away from whatever this is that's holding me back, that I feel that is holding me back at the moment. But it's a process I'm going through here, but I'm definitely planning not to keep you out in the dark. I don't want to keep you in the dark about everything here that's happening. I feel like I do want to, tell you more about what's been going on. And that's why I was saying here to you in the reading that I am planning to reach out to you and say something, because I do want to definitely say something to you and reach out to you. All right. Let's try to see what these cards have to say. What does this person have to say, please, spirits, to Mooney at this time? What are his thoughts and feelings towards Mooney at this time? We have thinking and we have intensity. Yeah. So, like I said, I've been intensely maybe thinking about you. I've been thinking about you um, of this moment. Thought of you never really leaves my mind. And he tells you, no matter where I go, the songs I'm hearing reminds me of you. It makes me more vulnerable and think about you more. So this person, like I said, he is definitely thinking about you. He's trying to resist any negative thoughts, but it's been a bit hard or difficult for him to maintain that. But he's been trying, is what I see. But this person is feeling a lot intense towards you because we have your intensity. It says, our connection is so intense and that sometimes scares me. My feelings for you overwhelm me sometimes. Please reassure me by taking things slowly and patiently. So this person wants you to be very patient and like take it slow with this guy because I feel like here he needs patience. He needs you to take things slow, take things easy, right? And he tells you this will help me feel comfortable with the changes that are happening. So this person is feeling a lot of intense energies towards you, but he's wanting you to take things slow and easy with this person and be patient with him, right? Because I feel like there are changes that either this person wants to make in his life or that he's right now in the process of being about to make them. You know what I mean? So he needs some sort of patience here and reassurance, is what I'm getting here with these two cards. But he's definitely thinking and feeling intensely about you. Let's pull a last one more card from this deck, from this one. Oh, we got two cards. Oh, actually, yeah, you got two cards. We have my world and we have doubt. It says, you mean the world to me. Everything revolves around you. I keep you in mind when I'm making decisions. Again, I told you this guy does think about you. He does actually, by the way, considers you when it comes to his future plans. I do see that. He says here, I keep you in mind when I'm making decisions and I include you in all of my plans. Okay. He tells you every action, every dream. I love doing life with you. You mean so much to me. Without you, I feel like nothing. This person knows for a fact that if he was to be without you, he's gonna feel like nothing. So I would say that he does feel like he wants to keep you included in his plans, not out of his plans. Okay, like you may think. I don't think so. I feel like you still mean so much to this person. I just feel like this person may have some doubts, let's say. I think he has a little bit of doubts because of the things that he's going through. Like I said, he struggles to keep a positive mindset 100%. But nonetheless, he tries to be positive. Hi, little light, welcome in. He tells you here, please stop doubting our connection. I can sense it and it's making me doubt too. Just have faith and know I will reach out to you when divine timing is right. Trust the process. Everything will work out beautifully. So again, I feel like he's in the process of like I said, doing some changes here, all right? But you need to maybe not really doubt the connection because what happens is that you guys are very telepathically connected by a cord. So whenever you're feeling some type of way or you're having some doubts about the connection, it does actually transmute to him. So he feels that energy too, and it brings him backwards. You know what I mean? So try not to have doubt about the connection or second thoughts. Try to, as much as you can, of course, try to have faith and I do see that this guy, you're going to hear from him soon, or you're going to have some sort of conversation soon. Like I said, that this person will be expressing himself through it. Okay, that's going to happen quite soon. If you tell me HEA, okay, how soon do you see that happening? Um, I don't know why I'm getting here. First of all, I'm definitely getting June. Okay, we're obviously in the month of June, but I'm getting here the number eight as well. So I see the number eight. So maybe the 18th, maybe after 8 days. Okay, maybe like whenever you receive this sort of I don't know, whenever you guys are gonna have this important conversation, it's gonna have the number eight in it. Okay, the date is gonna have the number eight in it. Okay, whether it's the time, okay, the time is gonna be like 8 p.m. Okay, or it's like within 8 days or on the 18th, okay, for example. But I'm getting like within eight this month, you will be having some sort of an important conversation with this person from which he's going to express himself or explain himself over what's been happening. Okay. We already planned is still open, right? Our next heart to heart conversation we already planned is still open, right? And I feel like it's really going to help, like I said, transition the connection or improve it. Because I do see healing, I do see reconciliation, I see healing. In case you're wondering, like, will things improve after this heart to heart conversation? I'll tell you yes. Okay, because that's how I feel about this. And again, I still feel like you're very important to this person, but he's been struggling a bit with having sometimes like negative thoughts here and there, but he's been trying to keep up a positive mindset, but it's been hard and tough to do so. You understand? So, and I do not have a moderator, sweetheart, but I will tell you guys the list. So after this one, I'm gonna be doing Charita because Charita donated like 4 days ago. I think 4 or 5 days ago. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna do Charita. And then after Charita's one question, we're gonna do let me see, who was the next person? It will be Anne, and then it's you, Q. Of course you can, Q. All right. So of course you can. If anyone skips, of course you guys skip the line. All right. Let me see now your 2 yes or no questions, Mooney. Mooney, you can post your 2 yes or no questions and clarify about anything that you want. Oh yeah. Sorry. Devika and then Anne. Thank you, Devika. That's why, guys, please, if you can help me in the chat, you guys, like anyone in the chat, anyone of you guys can just help me write down the donation list. That would be great because I don't have a moderator, y'all. So yeah. Yeah, somebody please write the list because I'm unable to do that myself at the moment. So if someone can just please write it down, it's pretty simple. Yes, the ones you love, of course, sweetheart. Let's see. Hold on, let me get them for you. Did I put them in my tarot closet? I think I have. I think I have. Okay, let me just get them for you ASAP. Just give me one moment. I think I put them because I tucked them away yesterday because I was doing a cleansing ritual on this table, so I took everything, all the cards away from here. Well, most of the cards. All right, so let's see. What does this person have to say to you? But in the meantime, please post your 2 yes or no questions, Mooney, if not already, just so that we can save time. And guys, as you can see, I'm trying to be as time efficient as possible, but still deliver the same detailed energies. But just everybody on the list, just, copy your questions so you can paste them whenever ready. We have apology. I literally fucking said that. I just really love it that whatever cards I pull, they just confirm what comes out of my mouth. It's almost like what comes out of my mouth is just the main. Because look here, what it says. It says apology, forgiveness, return, sorry. I literally said that in the reading. I told you this guy wants to explain himself, apologize, fix the situation, make things better. Okay. Thank you, Q. So you're gonna be next, sweethearts. Whoops, we have a card that flew out. Yes, of course, I actually forgot. I want to thank you for reminding me. You guys, I do have a goldfish memory. You guys can tell, especially if I'm without a moderator, like the way I am right now. It's hard to keep track of everything. So I do tend to forget. So just remind me. There's nothing wrong in that, okay? I'm asking you guys to remind me. We have return and we have peace. You see that? So this guy's going to come back around. You're going to hear from him very soon. It even says here, second chance, opportunity, and making amends. And I said that in the reading as well. Here we also have peace. It says balance, harmony, and friendship. I feel like you guys are going to definitely balance and harmonize the connection between one another. There is going to be an explanation, an apology also that will be made. Thank you so much, Charita, for your help. I do really see that there's an opportunity to make things right between you guys, and there's going to be more peaceful energy between you and this person in the upcoming energy. Also, I feel like you both are very much like maybe holding on to each other because we have clinging at the bottom of the deck, or maybe you guys are very much like attached to one another. There's a sense of attachment that does exist between you and this person, is what I'm getting here. I hope that makes sense. Please let me know. Let me see your 2 yes or no questions. Okay, so Anne, not Anne, Mooney, what's your 2 yes or no questions? You said, is Scorpio. Okay, is the Scorpio including me seriously in his plans to save himself? Does he include her seriously in his plans to save himself? We have the Hanged Man. He just needs a bit of time. There's a bit of delays here. All right, he just needs a bit of time. Now, let's see. Does he include you in his plans? He's going through a lot of shit, okay? He's going through a lot of shit. So this guy is very distracted by a lot of crap right now. I'm just here to tell you this. Because why? Because I have the Tower and I have the 5 of Cups, okay? This person also may struggle from depression or he's feeling frustrated so much, okay? He's very pissed off, or he's very annoyed or angry at himself, or angry at his life, angry about the way that his life is like so far. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm seeing a lot of like hidden anger, can speak, hidden anger, okay, that this person is experiencing or having for the moment being. Now, does he include you in his plans? I feel like he has a lot of worries right now. I feel like his mind is not, it's like he wants to explain himself, like I said, and make you have the clarity you need, right? But at the same time, it's like he's very, very occupied with whatever these problems are right now. So he's not like now sitting down and like he's not planning the future right now. Like that's not, like this is not where he's investing his time in. I feel like more or so he's investing his time in thinking about the problems that he's being put through at the moment. Okay. Now this is not a no answer. It's telling you that right now his mind is not about making plans for the future. Because I still see him like going through the shit. You understand? So he's not in a position of thinking about what to do in the upcoming future, because he's right now occupied dealing with solving what's at hand at the moment. You understand? So I hope that makes sense here. All right, let's do the second one. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you so much for your donation. All right. So Q, you're going to be next, and then I'm going to be doing Cherita. Q skips the line, guys, because Q donated to skip, so therefore it will skip everybody on the line. All right. So we're gonna do Q, then it's Cherita, then it's Devika, and then it's Anne. All right. That's the list, guys, if anybody is wondering. Thank you so much once again, Cherita, for your help. Da-da-da. Yes, but Q have actually donated to skip. So skips, guys, skip over everyone, no matter where you are, whether you donated, 4 days ago or you donated right now. If a person skips, therefore has to be taken first. But if you can't stay around, Sharita, you can leave me your question. Okay, it's up to you. All right, so let's try to see here. Hey, Sarah, how are you? Welcome in. All right, let me try to see here. The second question from Mooney. Will the Scorpio and me find good solutions together soon? Okay, will they find good solutions together soon? Will they find good solutions together? Okay, for your swords, this person has to pay attention to his blood. I don't know why I'm getting this. Does he have like blood related issues? Like, for example, blood pressure or something like that? Doesn't have to be, but I'm getting something with that. I feel like he has something going on related to this, anyways, or maybe he needs to check his blood, or yeah, that could be also like an advice as well. At the same time, now I feel like at the moment, I feel like you guys are going to try to clear up the air and organize the connection or the relationship, but I don't see like a full on resolution appearing very soon. You know what I mean? Like you guys are going to discuss things. There's going to be discussion. There's going to be like this sort of like trial and error sort of energy of you guys trying, to get it together. Like I said, this connection is in process. Even in the channeled reading, I told you this guy is in process of transition. Didn't I say that? So I feel like here you guys are like you're still in process, okay? But will there be a solution or a resolution together very soon about your problems? I still feel like not yet. Like I said, this person still needs a bit more time, but there's something related to blood. I don't know why I got the message about blood. Okay, maybe it's like blood pressure, maybe something like that. I don't know. But he has to check his blood. Okay. Or maybe he's actually dealing with that right now. You know what I mean? Maybe he's worried of heart attacks. He's worried of things related to this. Like, I don't know. Like, I see him. There's some concerns around like blood, cardiology, cardiac health, like things like that. All right. But I feel like you guys are on it. You're like on the way to that. Okay. You're on the way to that. But I see more organized sort of relationship, in the upcoming energy. That's the good thing I see very soon, is that the connection will be more organized. Okay. More organized, more sets, more, yeah, like not up in the air. You get what I'm trying to say? Which is good. What's Anthony's current energy about me? Okay, Q, just please clarify for me. Is this like a mini, or is this an in-depth 1313 question? Just to know. I understand. Yeah, Mooney, I know. All right. Charita, you prepare yourself anyways, boo, okay? Because you're after this one. So just let me know though, please, Q, if you're here. Mini? Okay, perfect. So it's a mini. So Charita, prepare yourself. It's just a mini, yeah? All right, guys, let's get to 20 likes because I do want to do the freebies before like I head out or anything like such. You're very welcome, Mooney. If there is any clarification about anything I said, you let me know. Also, Charita, you have a free yes or no question, an extra free yes or no question, besides the free yes or no that we do once we reach 20 likes, because I want to thank you for your help with moderating the list. I know it's not easy to do that, and I want to thank you for your effort. So you do have a free yes or no alongside your donated question, okay? All right, so let's try now to see. You're very welcome, of course. Of course, giving back is always important, guys. All right, let's try to see here. Okay, let me just see Q. Q wanted an energy check on. I'm scrolling up to see her comment. I think I lost it. Where is it? Where is it? Q, 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 Q. Q said mini, and then I'm looking for her question. I think I lost it. Okay, Q. I don't know why, like, I literally. Okay, I see it. What's Anthony's current energies about me? Okay. Anthony's here. What is Anthony? Somebody's asking about you, Anthony. No, just kidding, just kidding. It's a different Anthony. All right, let's see Q. What is Anthony currently feeling about you? Like, what's his energy towards Q? Guys, if you want to ask a question, don't spam my chat. There's a donation for that if it's so urgent, okay? You guys can donate. Otherwise, we need to hit 20 likes, and then that's when we answer everybody, regardless what, who you are, whatever question you have, whatever, we're going to answer everybody. But we need to get to 20 likes, right? Until then, if you can't wait, you can donate. All right, so spirit guides and angels, this is for Q. Please tell me the truth here about her person, Anthony. What is the energy check? Oh, there is distance. There is distance. Like, either you guys don't talk that much, and I need you to tell me, Q, okay? I need you to, like, feedback me with what I'm saying, okay? You guys either have distance between one another, like you guys, like, maybe, let's say, don't talk to each other that much, or maybe there's like some sort of distance you're feeling with this person, like you're feeling like this person is not as close, but you guys are both like watching each other, or you both have eyes on one another. Do you understand? Like, both of you are looking at each other from a distance, but maybe not yet any sort of legit actions have been taken towards one another. You get what I'm trying to say? Now, I do want to say that this person have his eyes on you. Okay, he has his eyes on you, but he seems to be a little bit distant. Like I said, he seems to be a little bit with trust issues here with the Seven of Swords. Okay, Seven of Swords to me can also sometimes actually talk about an avoidant personality, like a person that tends to avoid sometimes relationships or avoids getting close to people because he has trust issues, because that's the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords, oh my gosh. Literally, my throat got like choked. I feel like this guy doesn't know what to say. What the fuck? That's weird. Let me just have a sip. I feel like this guy. I feel like this guy doesn't know what to say. I feel like this guy feels like he's choking on his words. Like, he wants to say to you something, but he doesn't know how to say it, or he's having such a hard time. I know, right, Sarah? That's so fucking funny. But sometimes spirits be doing that for me. Like, I don't know, like a drift in my throat. Like, sometimes they make my throat drift. Anyways, what I see is that this guy wants to say something to you, but he doesn't know how to say it. Okay, he wants to put it out, but he doesn't know how to put it out. But he does watch you. He has you on his mind, right? The Seven of Swords. There is this sort of energy of keeping tabs on you, even though you guys are distant or you're seeing him as distant. But I do see that energy here, like he has his eyes on you. He does still like look back, watch you, have his eyes on you, or thinks about you. Mm-hmm. One more card. Because the minis, guys, as you know, there are 3 cards with the bottom of the deck card. But as you can see, even the mini is detailed. Like, I don't just tell you, oh, yeah, he likes you. Yeah, he likes you. He's going to come towards you. Bye. No, like, I do explain. Like, even if it's a fucking mini, I will still tell you what I see in the 3 cards. And I try my best to give you the best out of the reading, so it feels like not a mini, it feels like it's something that you can get out of with. All right. Oh, you got 2 cards, girl. Okay, okay, I'm gonna take 2 cards. All right, this guy does have feelings for you. I think you guys do have a crush over one another. This is a crush. I feel like this is a crush. Yeah, I think this is definitely a crush energy. I think that this person does have feelings for you, and this person does want to put an effort maybe to work on the connection or put effort towards you. I think what he's thinking about doing right now in the upcoming energy is to do some sort of effort towards you. Now, if you ask me when, I honestly don't see when, but I'm feeling like it's going to take a little bit of time. Like you'll have to wait because I have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is usually telling you like it's not very soon, you'll still have to wait. Bottom of the deck, I have the Nine of Cups. So this person's energy check is that he does have feelings for you. I do see that this individual has feelings for you, romantic feelings for you. I hope that makes sense to you. Mini readings are just 3 cards. They're just 3 cards at the bottom of the deck, you know. But of course, if I have like just like right now, for example, we had a flyer, right? So she had 4 cards pop up. So I read them all for her because these cards were meant to come out, you know. But usually it's just 3 cards with the bottom of the deck. So I just read the 3 cards and the bottom of the deck. But it still gives you something. It's short, like you can see, but it's something, you know. All right, you're very welcome, of course. It's very budget friendly, so I like minis, honestly. Like it's very good. Like if you guys don't want to go for a full in depth. All right, so da 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 da, Charita. The mic is yours, Charita. You're welcome, Q. Of course, of course, of course, sweetheart. All right, let's focus on Charita. Let me just get some more protein because you know, gotta do what I gotta do. All right. Mm, this milk reminds me of something. No, just kidding, just kidding. Oh my gosh, you guys are so dirty minded, but I'm nasty, yeah? I can't help it. I really can't help it. All right. All right, Cherida, what do I need to know now for me and my child? The court is over. Okay, the court is over. Okay. What do you need to know about you and your child? That the court is over. Spirits, please focus the energy on this question, please. Archangel Michael, please cut off any confusion cords. Please guide this reading towards the truth and honest, genuine clarity. Please give us a crystal clear message, please, about what she needs to know about herself and her daughter now that the court is over. What is it that we should know or that we should expect about what's going to happen? Spirits, please do kindly show me the truth. This is an in-depth question, Spirits, so give me as many details as possible. Thank you very much, Spirits, for your help. I have the Queen of Wands. Okay. Now, the Queen of Wands is really making me feel like you're building yourself from the ground up again, from scratch. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, I don't know if you know that or not, Chirita, you have been a witch in a past life or you have been into witchcraft in a past life. I don't know. You were a person that loved herbs. You loved to work with nature. I don't know, but you were a person that you had that witchy side within you all along, I feel. Um I don't know why I'm getting red Indian. Okay, I don't know. That's random, but you take it as it resonates you. Or I know that you're asking about you and your child and what's next, but I just want to tell you what I see because sometimes some messages flow, and it's just I have to say whatever, even if it's random. But I see that you have been living in like it's like a canyon, in a past life. You had one of your past lives. It was like in a canyon, like you see that. I don't know if you see this, but it's like a desert like sort of place. It's like it's hot, it's sunny, let's try to see here. Okay, you do have a lot of ancestors watching over you. Look at this black cat as well. You have mystic energy all around you, but you also have protection. The black cat to me stands for protection. I know in some cultures sometimes they're like, oh, black cat, it's bad, but like no, for me, I think here, according to the energy I'm sensing, it feels like it's protection here. Okay, we have the star. I see your financial situation improving big time, okay, in the upcoming energy, okay? Now, again, whether you care about this piece of information or not, I'm just telling you, I do see that your finances will be improving. Okay. Like I do see your finances improving. I do see your finances leveling up. Okay. I do want to say as well here that you're abandoning the situation with your baby daddy. Like, even though, let's say, there is like this, like I said, sort of custody, but still, I feel like you are abandoning him mentally. You're abandoning him emotionally. You're cutting the cords with this person. You're trying to say, like, you're not really looking back and you're focusing more on your beauty in the upcoming energy, is what I see actually. So I don't know. Maybe you're going to do something. Maybe you're going to take care of yourself, take care of your beauty, take care of your skincare, take care of your body, take care. Like, you're going to do some things to make over yourself, or like to make for yourself, like a makeover to feel good about yourself. That's what I'm getting in the upcoming energy. um, let's try to see what else is coming up. Yeah, definitely. It's better if he disappeared. But guess what? You do have a relationship coming for you. You do have a relationship. There is an upcoming like relationship that's meant to enter your life. Um, in the upcoming energy for you. Okay, maybe with the fire sign. Okay, is what I'm getting here. Doesn't although it doesn't have to be. Maybe this person has qualities of a fire sign. So like he's very confident, he's very sexy, he's very connected to his sexuality, he's very passionate, ambitious, right? But I'm getting like a fire sign. He's a fire sign. The upcoming person has definitely very strong placements of like fire, like Aries, Leo, Sag, right? But I'm getting here also that this person might be your soulmate, or you may feel like he reflects your energy a lot here, because we have the Two of Cups, and you can see how she's looking at herself in the mirror, right? She's seeing her reflection. So this is a person that you may feel like understands you. I'm gonna ask and see. We'll see what cards follow up, and I'll tell you, Chair. So let's see. All right, let's see. Let's see. All right, so what else I see here? I see a lot of self-control also. Like, you're not gonna allow anyone to piss you off in the upcoming energy. I see you really holding on to your self-control. It's like you are following the wise path. You know what I mean? It's like you're kind of telling yourself, like, I'm not going to let anybody piss me off. Like, even if, let's say, the court case scenario didn't go the way exactly that I planned, but I'm not going to let anything ruin or take away my mood, from my focus. I'm not going to let anyone take away my focus or put my mood off. You know what I mean? So what I'm seeing here is that you're gonna have a lot of very strong self-control in the upcoming energy, where like you're preventing yourself from getting crashed by anyone or anything, is what I'm getting here, honestly. Also, let's try to see if we can get something further. I will tell you if I get more information about that guy. Ooh, lots of cards. Give me one card for shuffle, spirits. Thank you. If no flyers pop up, I do pull the cards. Let's see. Six of Swords. There's going to be travel, by the way. I feel like in your current maybe place, I don't know where do you live, but like wherever you're living at, maybe you're feeling like you're very trapped, or that you feel like you want to move, you want to go somewhere else. You will be moving, honey. You will be moving. I feel like here you'll be moving within 5 weeks, or after 5 weeks from now. That's when you can expect some kind of a transition, especially if you've been feeling like things have been very uptight with you. I feel like things will start moving in your life. Okay, if things have been feeling a bit uptight. All right, so let's try to see here. Spirits, let's try to see here. But it's going to happen after 5 weeks, I feel, or you're going to sincerely like plan it out after 5 weeks. Like, it's going to come to a point of discussion within or after 5 weeks, Charita. Okay, like it's going to be settled. Okay. All right. Now, this guy I told you you're going to meet, will he have money? Yes, because I have the King of Pentacles. This person is a provider, by the way. This person is not in this state that you're in, by the way. This person is in a different state. I feel like you will meet him once you move to this other state, just so that you know. All right. This guy that's coming for you that I said for a relationship, you'll meet him in the new state, not in the state that you're in. Okay. You understand? Like after you move, because I see you moving, I see you relocating. That's going to fucking happen. But when that fucking happens, you'll meet this guy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because this guy is not around your environment at the moment. Because I have the Six of Swords and the King of Pentacles. He's distant. He's not around your environment at the moment. You understand? But after 5 weeks from now, you will come to a point of focus of thinking about relocation because you're gonna be able to by then. You know what I mean? So even if you're not ready to do this at the moment, okay, to move out or to relocate, I know that the situation doesn't allow you to do that, but within or after 5 weeks, it will be a different story. Do you understand what I'm saying? Um, so what I see is that within or after 5 weeks, there is going to be some kind of transition or move. Now, I don't know if this is going to be, for example, let's say a change of decision, for example, with the court or something happens that makes things change, in your favor. But either way, I don't know why I'm getting like within or after 5 weeks, you will be thinking again about the relocation, or it's going to be again like a point of discussion for you to think about. You know what I mean? You understand me? Now, that's what I feel. I feel like this guy here, like you're meant to meet this guy, like sooner or later. Even if it takes like whatever time it takes. I feel like you're definitely meeting a person once you travel or go to another state. Okay, um, or maybe you meet him while you're traveling. Like let's say you take a trip somewhere and you come back to the state that you're in, you meet this person on a trip, for example, but you're definitely meeting him on like a travel path, you understand, or like a relocation path, even if it's like a short trip, right? Just keep that in mind, right? What I'm saying. Um, let's try to see what else I'm getting here. Yeah, definitely. I understand you. I understand you, Chirida. But I'm feeling like I'm still standing on what I'm saying to you when it comes to your situation getting better. Like, I feel like if things have been a little bit very much making you feel very unsatisfied, I feel like you're going to transition to better energy. Christine, hello. Did you hear the voice note, Christine? I sent you a voice note. How are you, Boo Boo? Good to see you, honey. Is that making sense? Let me know. Let's see what these cards have to tell you, Charita, and then we go to your yes or no. If you want to change your yes or no, just give me a heads up, as you like, Charita, okay? We have karma. He's going to get his fucking karma, okay? And believe me on this, you're going to hear that your baby daddy's getting karma. He's going to get in another problem. Like, because you remember in the past, I told you something to do with him going to jail. I feel like still that's gonna happen. Okay, even if it's not exactly, let's say, jail, but he's gonna get into a problem because he has other problems that's maybe is unrelated to you directly, but he will be getting into that will cause him to have like some kind of a karma. Because I still see karma. You know what I mean? We do have distance, and you are going to travel or go somewhere. We have the word distance. Okay. We have clarity. It says truth, intentions, and honesty. Okay. So I'm feeling like maybe the karma here that your baby daddy's going to go through, it has to do with his honesty, or it has to do with him, with his integrity about something. Okay. I don't know. But that could be a hint. But I'm also getting with the clarity card that your life is going to clear more, or you're going to have, like I said, more, what's the right word? Like more of, like more clarity, more tranquility, more easiness. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting here as well. But this baby daddy is gonna get his karma. And you know what? If I was you, I would be happy because even though, let's say, the court said, "Oh, it's a shared custody," but you never know. Like, because again, I remember sometimes my readings that I tell you, sometimes like certain people like come to me, for example, and they ask me about the outcome of something. Okay, for example, and the situation, for example, they go for that thing and it doesn't really match 100% with what I said in the reading, but then after like few months later, like things again go back to what I said. You know what I mean? So sometimes give it a turn around because you never know. Like even though it feels like it's the final say for the judge or whatever, it's like the final court, whatever final discussion, but still sometimes things can change. You understand what I'm saying? So keep that in mind because a lot of times I get these situations where like people are like, oh, they come back and they're like, oh, it didn't happen. And then they come back after 1 month or so and they're like, what you said in the end just happened. So I'm like, yeah, because I said it. But just keep it in mind because there's always like a push and pull with the energy sometimes that happens. To pay so much for a child you don't plan on being involved with. Right, right. I agree with you. And I feel like, this is going to make him very fatigued. This is going to make him tired. So you never know. He may back out. He may back out, especially if money is going to really cause him a problem now. Maybe that's why it ends up with you having full custody. Ta-da, sometimes God makes certain things happen in your life in a certain order so that it can lead you to what you really want to see. You get trying to say? Exactly. It is a lot, of course. Maybe this is a very smart move from the judge as well, Cherita. Maybe she knows that he's not able to pay that. So she gave him this sort of order, right? Because she knows that he's not able to. She's smart. Maybe she's like playing it smart. You know what I mean? To give him a chance, knowing to be fair. You know what I mean? Because sometimes some judges do that. It's like a mind game. You know what I mean? Like, let me give him this and let me see. It's like she's being fair and giving him a chance, but at the same time she knows that he has little capabilities of getting through his chance, but she still gives it anyway, just to be fair as a judge, from a judge point of view. Hi Puffer, how are you? Puffer, yes, your question is, it should be a yes or no, honey. It should be a yes or no. So adjust your question to a yes or no. Like, if try to adjust it to a yes or no. But of course, we can answer your question. Just make sure it's a yes or no. Thank you for your super chat. Of course, super chats, guys, are only for yes or no. So if you wanna, if you can donate via PayPal, but you still feel like super chat is your only option, you can use super chat for yes or no questions. Okay, only yes or no questions. All right, so let me do the yes or no for you, Charita. Can you repost your yes or no, Charita Boo? Will he actually pay child support or will he eventually give up custody? Okay, will he be up to date with paying for child support? I'm going to try and mix them both in. Let's see. Will he keep up to date with paying for child support? We have the King of Swords, the Justice, the Nine of Cups. Let's see. Will he be up to date or will he give up? This guy is going to be trying to get some financial help from a guy, or maybe a guy owes him money. I don't know, but there's something to do with him getting help or financial help from a person, from a man, another man. Now, will he give up? I do see that his situation is going to get worse. Okay, his financial situation is going to get worse. Like, he's going to go from wherever state he's in right now, like whatever condition he's in right now, to a worse condition. You understand? Because I have the Three of Swords here. I don't think it's he in the beginning he's gonna try to keep up, but I also see the help of a person helping him here, a man, another man, a friend. But I feel like it's not gonna last, like, until when he's going to use that help. You know what I mean? Eventually there will be no help, you know what I mean? So then I see the Three of Swords here. So I'm feeling like his situation will get worse. Now, will he give up? I feel like it's highly likely. Give it maximum a month, okay? I'm feeling like things will change within a month time. All right. And he's going to show some signs of not being able to keep up, by the way, Cherita. All right. That's what I see. But he's going to ask for someone to help him. I don't know why I'm getting like the presence of a man. I don't know if this person has some people that he can ask for favors in return, and him giving them favors back in return, something like that. But I see really like he's not gonna do well. Okay, if I can just tell you the truth. Thank you, Christine, so much for your donation, sweetheart. Thank you, babe. Okay, puffer fish, puffer fish, puffer fish, puffer fish. My question is, can we work together, me and Kimberly E, in the near future in perfect harmony? So, can you and Kimberly E in the near future work in perfect harmony? The upcoming person, please post your question, which I think is Devika, if I'm not mistaken. Then we have Anne. Then I do have, who else is after Anne? We have Jeff. And we have then you, Christine. I'm just going to answer this quick yes or no, guys. So, will you work things out between yourself and Kimberly E? Will things work out? Ooh, Three of Cups. Three of Cups is a card of reconciliation, Puffer. Three of Cups is a card of reconciliation. Let's try to see. Also, there's regret here. Somebody's regretting their action. Okay, maybe it's you, maybe it's her. But I see someone is sincerely feeling sorry and regretful. And I do see that there is an opportunity here for you guys, yes, to reconnect and reconcile, because I have the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Okay. Now, the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, Page of Pentacles, first of all, shows me that there's potential for you guys to, what's the right word, to regain each other's trust back again from one another. But also, this Page of Pentacles card with the Three of Cups shows me that there's potential here for the both of you maybe to start something over again, to plant a new seed, okay, within this connection again and like start over. That's very possible. But the Three of Cups is definitely a card of reconciliation and comeback, reunion, right? But there's regret. I can see here that there's a lot of sadness, frustration, maybe around the situation. All right, Puffer. But I do see that, yes, there is an opportunity definitely for you guys to work things out together. Okay, Puffer? Please let me know how this resonates, Puffer, and how accurate that was for you. I really wish you the best. And please come back around and let us know what happens. Okay, we love feedbacks here. So let us know. But let me know also how did this resonate with you. All right. The best coworkers. I don't want to burn her down. I just want to help her the best way I can. I may need to step up my game. Yeah, I see something to do with like frustration. So maybe you're feeling frustrated, but I'm feeling like things are gonna get better because I did see the Three of Cups, which is like a card of reunion. Like rejoice. So you guys will work it out, whatever differences you guys have. Guys, let's get to 20 likes. Okie dokie. Okay, so we have Devika. What are the next actions of my husband, Mayank, towards me? Okay, no contact and separation. Okay. Let's try to see. And then afterwards, we have Anne and Jeff. Then we have you, Christine. Okay, so we have 3 people after this one. Spirit guides and angels and highest energies of all. This is for Devika. What is the upcoming next actions of Mayank towards Devika? What will he do? What's his next actions? I want to see his actions, okay? We have the Knight of Wands. This person is going to come around. Okay? I saw everything last time. Woo! Really? No way, Puffer. No, because I remember what fucking happened last time. No, you didn't see anything. Don't say that. What did you saw? I don't know if you're referring to what's on my mind or something else, but I hope not. Anyhow, you're the best as well. Thank you, Puffer. Back to the reading, Devika. I have the Knight of Wands. This person this person is going to come back around you. The Knight of Wands is a card of a person like coming back around. Now, sometimes when I'm going to explain this card a little bit just for you to understand it also more. The Knight of Wands is a card of a person sometimes that comes in and out or is like hot and cold, right? Comes in and then disappears quickly. Comes in and then disappears quickly. But I see that you're going to hear from this person. Like there's a comeback from this person. Now, this person's comeback may not be stable. Like you may hear from him and then he may step back, okay? Or you may feel like he disappeared. But I see that you're going to hear from him or he's going to come back around. Like there is some sort of action that he's going to be doing that's going to show him that's going to make you feel like he showed up. He showed up in your life or he made a comeback. But then I see him after making that comeback, like he doesn't like really stay. Like he goes again to disappearance mode. But let's try to see further what else we have. We have the Eight of Swords. Right now, he's very much in his head, okay? He's thinking a lot about what to do, right? He's overthinking. He's in his head. He's contemplating. He may have self-limiting beliefs, okay, that come and go. The reason why I say self-limiting beliefs that come and go is because of the Knight of Wands, right? So whatever this Eight of Swords energy is, an energy that comes and goes, like in his mind. Like sometimes he feels like, oh, I can't do it. I can't make this happen. I'm very self-limited, right? I can't really make it. But then other days he feels like no, let me just go ahead and do something and just, do it. But he gets like this sort of like fluctuating energy between held back and between doing something. You get what I'm trying to say? But let's try to see further. Will he do something? What's the action that he's going to take? What's his action? We have the Justice card and the Fool. Very nice. Wow. Justice card and the Fool card. I do see that there's going to be a new beginning between you and this person. There's definitely a new beginning. Okay. And I feel like this person is trying to also, by the way, in his next actions, he's wanting to break free from the chains that this court case that's happening between you guys about your marriage is imposing on him. Because he feels like there are some sort of restrictions that is kind of like trapping him or that's kind of like causing him certain kind of obstacles in his life. that he needs to release and let go of. Okay. So what I see here is that this person in his upcoming next actions, he's going to try to free himself from whatever chains, right, that is holding him back from having a new beginning with you, especially chains related to the court case. Okay. Because I see that he wants a new beginning. You see the full card. I like to see the full card when it comes to next actions because it speaks about a person, wanting to like take the risk, take the risk, take the chance, start over, right? It's the number 0 also in tarot. So this person wants to start over with you. This person wants to open a new page, right? This person wants to go ahead and have a restart, go ahead and start something off with you again from scratch, okay, and free himself again. Because also the Fool card is a card of freedom. So this person's next action is to, oh, no worries, Charita, no worries. Rest up, baby girl. Thank you so much for joining me today. The Fool card is a card of freedom. So also his next action is to maybe gain freedom or gain like his power back, his freedom back from like people around him that could be maybe controlling him as well, is what I see. All right, so let's try to see here. What else do we have here? We have the Knight of Cups. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. Let's see what else. What else do we have? And we have the 8 of Pentacles. All right. One moment. Let me just respond to this client. Okay. Finally. So I have the Knight of Cups, sorry, and the 8 of Pentacles. You see these two cards. Now I really like these two also because the 8 of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups here shows me that this person wants to put in the effort again, okay? Wants to put in the effort again into this connection, into fixing this connection, into putting an effort towards this connection, all right, with the 8 of Pentacles. And he wants to show his love also again to you. And like I said, have a new beginning with the Fool card, as you can see, all right? So he does want to have a new start, new beginning with you as well. All right. So what I see in his upcoming actions is that he's gonna, first of all, he's gonna regain his freedom back. Second of all, I do see that he's gonna actually put in effort or do something towards you, right, to show you that he wants you back. As a time frame, I'm getting here August for some reason, but also I'm getting the number 8. So maybe this is going to happen within 8 weeks, or it's going to happen within 8 days, or the date of the return is going to have the number 8 in it. So 28, 18, 8. Okay. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. Let me try though to see a bit more for you. Because I see him like gaining his freedom, like freeing himself from the chains of whomever or whatever that was holding him back. Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh, we have 3 cards that popped up for you. Let's take them. Oh, you have the Egg. It's a success assured with good plans and hard work. You have the Caterpillar. It says things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So I told you, things are not going to always stay this way. There's going to be change. There's going to be an action that will be taken. All right. We also have Scales. It says keep your life in balance. I feel like this guy's going to balance out his shit. I feel like he's going to balance out himself more and do the right thing. Because I do see, like I said, a change, a transformation that will happen here. Now, will he drop the case, the divorce case? I feel like it's possible. Now, I didn't ask that separately, okay, because then it will be more clear if we ask that separately. But I do see that could be very much possible. All right. So is it possible that he does end up doing such a thing where he drops the case? The answer is yes. Okay. Hope that makes sense to you, Devika. Please let me know. I'm going to pull you. We're not done. I'm going to pull you just from this deck a little bit because I feel like you need it. So let's also see what does it have to say to you. And then after Devika, we do Anne. We have Spying. This person keeps tabs on you. This person watches you. looks at what you do and what you don't do, right? So this person does be spying on you, keeping tabs on you, watching you. All right. We have independent. This person does see you as independent, okay, or like you're good on your own. This person, I feel like here he's going to finalize some kind of a conflicting situation in his life. So he's going to put an end to clashing or differences that he's been having with his family. Because I feel like here he's going to like close the book with some sort of a problem in his life that he's been dealing with. Maybe that's family related or that's been causing him a lot of conflict, back and forth energy. I see him wrapping it up. Okay. I have not seen any action from him. There's still silence. I understand. But I do feel like this guy does want to have a new start with you. Okay. At least he's intending here to take that sort of action in the current energy. Like I do see that this person does feel like he wants to make something happen towards you. Okay. But I see here also with the finality card, like things are about to come to a conclusion. Like, even though you have been very tired with this whole thing, it's been like a maze for you. But I feel like things are going to, like, things are about to come full circle. Okay, things are about to come full circle. All right, I hope that makes sense to you. Please do let me know how this resonates. But this person does still think about you, especially with the spine card. Like he still thinks about you or has you in mind. Hi, Hidden. How are you? All right, Anne, are you here? Whenever I say your name, Anne, I'm remembering Michael Jackson's song. Anne, are you okay? Are you okay? Oh my gosh, my voice is so bad. HEA, my eyelids are heavy. No worries. You can sleep. Charita, if you want, you can go now as well. No worries, baby. I love you. No worries. All right, Anne, I'm gonna do your channeling. I'm gonna guys do the freebies, but after I do you, Anne, okay? After I do the channeled reading for you, I'm gonna do the freebies, okay, for everybody. I don't know why in my screen though it still shows it's 19 likes. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm lagging, guys, or glitching or whatever. But I'm gonna do the freebies right after Anne, okay? In the meantime, I need that one more like, okay? Yeah, stay hydrated, of course. Yeah, the summer is crazy. I'm already drinking yogurt. I know yogurt is not like water, but this is good. This is my favorite. All right, great, great. That's great then. But right after Anne, I'm gonna do the freebies, guys. So prepare your freebies because once I say post, I'm gonna answer any questions I see in front of me. All right. So you said channeled messages from Frank. He's still silent. You want to know his feelings and intentions and the situation with Marianne if it comes out. Okay, if it comes out, I'll tell you. Devika, I hope that was helpful, honey, by the way. Fingers crossed for your situation. All right, what is Frank wanting or hoping to say to you? Mm-hmm. Ah, nice. I'm very focused on my finances. I'm working maybe a lot at this moment, or maybe right now I'm very focused on like maybe some new financial projects, new financial ideas, ventures, investments, things of that sort. Okay. Now, do I think about you? I definitely do because we have the Seven of Pentacles. I am in reflection about you and the connection. I do feel like I do want to have a new start with you with the Ace of Pentacles. I want to have a fresh new beginning with you, fresh new start with you with the Ace of Pentacles. I do want you to trust me again. I do want to try to regain back your trust in me emotionally. Like, I want you to emotionally trust me because I know I have already made you lose your emotional trust in me, but I do want to regain that emotional trust back to me again, okay, with this Five of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. I do also really feel like I do want to have a new, fresh beginning with you with this Ace of Pentacles. I want to like start over. But I do not want to rush, that's the thing though. I don't want to rush with having that new beginning. I want to plan things out slowly, but surely forward. You know what I mean? I don't want to be rushing towards any kind of plan, like just right off the bat. You know what I mean? I want to make sure that things are going well, or that things will go like well step by step, you know what I mean, but not all at once. All right, let's try to see what else do we have here. What does this guy have to say? Please tell me what's going on Frank's mind towards her, please, at this time. We have the Four of Wands. Okay. Now, what part of me, like I said, really feels like I want to, be with you, right? I do want to be with you in a relationship, be with you in a connection. We have the Four of Wands. So I really feel like I do want to be with you. Okay. I do really want to have a new start with you, be with you, right? With the Four of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. But I want to take things step by step, or I want to take things slow, all right, with the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is like an energy of things taking time, or this person feeling like, patience wins the race. You know what I mean? Okay, let's try to see here. What else do we have here? We have the King of Wands. Very nice. Now, with the King of Wands, this person definitely has a lot of passion for you. So much passion, so much attraction, okay, that he still has, or he does still possess for you. Because I have the King of Wands with the Four of Wands. I think both of you have passion or attraction towards each other. The World, he's thinking about reaching out to you, by the way, maybe within a month time frame. Okay, like I'm definitely thinking about reaching out. That's going to be my first action, by the way, is that I'm going to reach out, I'm going to talk, I'm going to speak with you, I'm going to communicate with you. Now, if you ask yourself when, I'm going to say a time frame of within 1 month, right? But like I said, this person wants to take things step by step and cautiously forward, as he does decide to come towards you. You understand? But he does feel like I want, he wants to come towards you. Like, yes, I want to come towards you. I want to be with you. I want to talk to you. I do want to conversate with you. We have the Hermit. Very nice. I do also really feel like I want to deepen my connection with you all over again, because we have the Hermit. And the Hermit card is also here to show me that I've been thinking very deeply about this. I've been, thinking deeply about your voice, but I've been also thinking deeply about this conversation that I feel like I want to have with you, that is upcoming in the future, right? Because we have the World card and the Hermit. Now, the Hermit and the World card is also showing me that I have been very much spending lately a lot of time alone. I've been, spending a lot of my time by myself, on my own, thinking about life, thinking about myself, thinking about what I want to say to you, what I don't want to say to you. Like, I've been just in solitude, okay? I've been in this energy of solitude, okay? All right, so let's try to see further. What does this person have to say to you? What is going on? What's his intentions, or what does he want to do next in the energy? Okay, let's see what he has to say. He tells you twin flame signs. Look for the signs for our connection. As your twin flame, I mirror what you're going through. Okay, I notice how we are very similar and share the same vision. There is a connection between us that can't be denied. We have to work on ourselves to be together. Look out for signs for my love. It's me sending you. I feel like you guys are definitely twin flames. That's why maybe the connection is very complicated, up and down. It's been very confusing for you as well at certain moments, right? But I do feel like this guy will be coming back, I think, because he's definitely thinking about reaching out and communication. We have Hold Me. It says, I need to feel your arms around me. He says, things are not right in my world and I'm longing for your embrace today. Please send me your love so that I know everything will be okay. I feel like this person really misses your embrace. He misses your hugs, especially if you guys got intimate before in the past, like you guys got sexual or you had sex before in the past. This person is missing your hug. He's missing your embrace. He's missing your presence in his life, okay? And the way you hugged him, the way that you've been there for him. So he's missing your embrace. He wants you to hold him. He's wishing to hold you again in his arms, or to, have him between, have you between his arms, He's wanting that. So let's see. He wants you also to maybe hold him. Yeah, look at this passion. Haven't I said that? I said that here when we got the King of Wands and the Four of Wands. I told you both of you have attraction and chemistry towards one another. Didn't I say that? And here we do have passion. You excite me on every level. The heat is rising between us. Okay. The heat is rising between us. So again, what I see here, is that there is this energy here of this person wanting to I don't want to say that. Like he's wanting to really be with you passionate again. Like I said, he's missing. Okay, he's missing uh, what you guys had. Okay, like I said, if you guys had some kind of intimacy, had some kind of anything like that, um, I feel like this guy's like missing what you guys did before. He says, "You excite me at every level. The heat is rising between us. This is the intensity for my desire for you." So this person has desire towards you. He has desire to be with you. All right. He tells you, "I want you. I want your body, your mind, your soul. We will be one. It will be unlike anything we have experienced before. I have a lot of passion for you. You're such a passionate and magnetic queen. I feel drawn to you." So this guy at the moment does actually feel drawn to you. So he's not checked out emotionally, in case you're wondering, like, is he checked out emotionally? Is he forgetting about me? Is he done with me? I think that this guy still has you in his energy field, or he still has you in his heart. He still thinks about you emotionally as well as physically speaking as well. Like there's chemistry, passion, desire that is there. Let's try to see further and let me know how this is making sense to you so far. All right, Jeff, you prepare yourself as well. I think Jeff is on the line as well, and Christine, if I'm not mistaken. So let us try to see here what other cards and messages we have for you from your person. And let's see what else comes out for you. We have a card that flew out. We have Justice, which is legal matters, disputes. So I feel like this person maybe is going through legal matters right now. I don't know. Maybe he is having some legal matters with his, like, if he had an ex-wife, I feel like maybe he has some sort of a legal situation that could be recently like reopened or that he's dealing with right now, because I see something to do with legal matters. Maybe that's really taking his focus away, or that he's being busy with at the moment. We have nourish, but this person, I see him wanting to nourish the connection, wanting to nourish you. He wants to feed this connection, or to what's the right word? Like he wants to recharge this connection. Like when your phone turns off charge. Like it runs out of charge, and you go ahead and you charge it up so it comes back on. This is what he wants to do with the connection. He wants to recharge it up, right? Nourish it, bring it back to life, yeah. He wants to feed it again. You know what I mean? He wants to nourish the connection. But I feel like right now this person could be trying to soul find himself as well, as what I'm getting at the same time. We have the golden mirror. Okay, so it says here self-absorbed and narcissist. I feel like this guy maybe right now, like I said, he's focusing on some kind of a legal matter. So he might be right now, like I told you, he's spending a lot of time in solitude, alone by himself. So he may seem like he's very self-absorbed at the moment because of that. However, we do have here ecstasy next to that, and that's a double kind of confirmation that to say that this guy still does feel attraction towards you. He still feels a thrill towards you, chemistry towards you, attraction towards you is what I see. So this person still wants you physically speaking. Like he has attraction, chemistry, and desire for you, like I said earlier on. And yeah, so I hope that makes sense to you. Please let me know how the channeling resonated. You have 3 yes or no questions, but 3 yes or no questions, including the freebie, right? So go ahead, please, and ask your questions, your yes or no's. And then everybody else also will get their chance to answer, to have a 1 yes or no answer. All right, let me just put these cards back in, and I'm going to be then all yours, okay? Allora, ok, ci vediamo. So give me a minute, guys. Let me just finish off her yes or no, and then I will tell you guys when to post your freebies, okay? All right, my yes or no. Is it over with Frank and Marianne? You're welcome. Is it over? Let's just shuffle the cards real good for the yes or no questions for you. This is for Anne's spirits. Anne's questions. Yes or no questions. Okay. Let's try to see. Is it over between Marianne and Frank? Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. They're on and off. They're on and off, but there's someone here that is ignoring or neglecting the other person. I see them on and off, but they're not having consistent communication. There's no consistent communication, or it's being a little bit on and off. There's also a little bit of boredom here. So maybe the connection have turned bored, like boring. Like someone here is feeling like the connection is turning to be boring. Or someone is losing interest, because the Four of Cups is somebody losing interest. So I don't see that it's going very well. All right. And I feel like they're very much on and off. And I don't think they're on good terms, or they're about to not be on good terms. Okay. All right. So let's answer your other yes or no question. You said, does he also think we're soulmates or twin flames? Does he think that you guys are soulmates or twin flames? Or that you guys like have a divine connection? Five of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords. I feel like this guy is haunted with the way he hurted you. I don't think he's also very spiritually aware like you are. Like this person is not as spiritual as you are. Like maybe he doesn't read much about twin flame or soulmates like you think, okay? Or not as much as you know what I mean? So I don't think he's very much aware of like, the twin flame soulmate theory, but he does feel super bad about the way that he did really add a lot of struggle to this connection, because this person feels like he definitely put this connection through a lot. Like he feels like this connection, been through a lot because of him. So that's making him feel bad about himself, right? From time to time. Let's try to see if I may get a free because of twinning lights. Does he love me? Of course. Let's see. Does he love you? And then, guys, we're going to answer a few freebies afterwards, but please hold back your questions for the moment until I tell you to post your questions. You post them. Does he love you? Let's see. Does he love you? He wants to return to you. This guy 100% wants to reconcile with you. By the way, the dreams that he told you he's been getting off you, they are still here. Like this person still dreams about you, or he have recently had dreams about you. But this person wants to return to you and have a reunion, and he wants to have like something long-term or stable with you. The answer is yes, but this guy still is getting dreams of you. Okay? He hides his feeling, but he still gets dreams about you. Thank you so much, Sherida, for your help. I love you very much. All right, so I'm just going to pin the list for you. Sherida, thank you. I'm going to pin it up. Allora. Okay. You're welcome, Anne. Very welcome. Okay, guys. Now you can post your freebies. I'm going to shuffle the cards for all the freebies questions. Everybody post one free yes or no question, please, right now. Are Jared's intentions towards me good or sincere? Okay, this is for everybody's free yes or no, spirits. Please make them be as accurate as possible. Thank you very much. So everybody post one question. Is his intentions towards you good or sincere? Cherita? Cherita, yes. Yes, his intentions are good and sincere, but this person is highly passionate. You may think in the beginning that he's sexual only, but he's not. He's just very passionate, or his love language is physical touch, just so that you know. Will Tita Virgo start texting me this week? Four of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Five of Pentacles. I'm getting a no, not yet. So this person feels very unready for this step, or he still feels like not yet ready. But the answer is no. I still see him holding back. Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. But he does miss you, by the way, though. Even though he is not going to text you, but he does miss you. Does Dia loves me? Does Dia loves me? The Emperor, the Judgment, and the Six of Pentacles. I do see that they do love you, but they need to express it more. Okay, or they need to say it. Or they need to confess it, show it. Is he dreamt about me like I'm dreaming about him these weeks? Did he dream about you the same way you had a dream about him? Yes, because there is some sort of manifestation going on. This person could be manifesting you subconsciously. And look what we have here. Do you see how this woman is like sleeping on the bed or whatever? I feel like this guy does actually, yes, indeed, think about you the same way you do think about him. Or he does also like get dreams about you the same way you get dreams about him. So I do see that, because there is some sort of like a manifestational frequency that's between you guys that does, exist. All right, so the answer is yes, L. Smith. Rose will curve in and me get into a long-lasting, committed relationship. King of Swords, Three of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Yes, with time. Yes, with time. Yes, you guys will with time. Rose. Flower. Can I trust M as a friend? Will she be trustworthy in business with me? Empress, Death card, and the Knight of Cups with the Knight of Wands. The answer is yes. I feel like she's also going to help maybe bring more energy to the business, or like make the energy flow within the business. But the answer is yes. Is my uncrossing spiritual path, helping me? I feel like it's helping you, yes, transition, but also it's helping you ground yourself. Look at this, Ace of Pentacles. It's also helping you foresee a transition within your finances. So the answer is yes. Also, we have the Page of Cups. It helps you also face the adversity of what you're going through with the Five of Wands. Like, you know, it helps you to stay against people that try to bring you down, and remain grounded as well. So the answer is yes. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's try to see who else is here. I'm going to try my best to answer as many of you as I can before I move on to the next donation. Thank you, little lights. Okay, will my husband, Mayank, reach out soon with loving communication? Ooh, Ace of Swords. Look at this, Ace of Cups. This person does really love you. Oh, but he's a little bit anxious. Okay, I'm getting a no for now, but he's a bit anxious, but he wants to. Okay, he wants to. Again, I gave you a time frame though, Devika. Okay, he wants to, but not yet. Okay, he keeps his feelings, but he loves you. All right, I have the Ace of Cups. He does love you, but he hides his feelings, right? Or he keeps his feelings to himself, but he will be eventually. Like, again, I gave you the time frame, so go back to it from your in-depth question reading. I think I said to you August, I think, if I'm not mistaken. That is all right. J Cancer, did he like Khadija? Okay. Or Khadija, let's see. We have Page of Swords, we have the Five of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles with the Two of Wands. The answer is yes. The answer is yes, Sarah. Okay, Starry, is Rohan missing me? He's missing talking to you. Yes, he's missing your opinions. He's missing your advices. He's missing your, the way you talk to him. Yes, he is definitely missing you. You guys are no contact as well as what I see. Good news coming towards you in your career next week. I mean, you said, okay, coming next. Good news. Is there good news coming towards Hidden? Hidden, you have a little bit of delays, but things will work out. I don't know what problems you have, but whatever is stressing you out, you'll have resolution for. Just wait a little bit, even despite the delays. Alrighty, so I think that's about everyone. So let's do Jeff. Jeff, are you in the house? And Christine. Jeff or Christine? Who's here, y'all? Jeff or Christine? You're welcome, Sarah. Jeff or Christine, if you guys are here, please go ahead and let me know your question. Okay. Hi, XO. Thank you, XO. Thank you, sweetie. I'm just trying to see. Okay, let me do Jeff. And thank you, Christine. Christine, I'll be with you shortly, boo, okay? You're after Jeff, honey. All right, what is Avery's next actions towards you? Okay. feel like I want to switch up the decks though, guys. Yeah, I really feel like I want to switch up the decks. Let me bring my other deck. Oh, it's in my tarot closet. Oopsie daisy. Oh my gosh, you guys. What time is your membership show? So right now it's, what time is it now? Right now it's 11:30. I'll let you guys know because I need to catch a train. Okay, we're going to another city. The festival, the Tarot Festival, is in another city. So once I'm there, I'll like for sure schedule, like show you that, guys. I'm gonna go live. So keep an eye on the channel. Usually in the upcoming, I think maybe 5 hours for sure. I feel like I'm gonna open a live stream. I'm gonna bring the cards with me. We're gonna do some freebies. Okay. I'm going to show you guys around with me, like around the place and things like that. And then we sit for a little while, do some readings. Like, we're going to have fun. Okay. I'm going to bring my cards with me. It's going to be fun. So if you guys want to participate, you can do so. And again, remember, if you just want to try out the membership, you don't want to go for the full haul, you can definitely do that. Just make sure you can try me out and, like, subscribe, unsubscribe for the membership. It's totally like, you can undo it, But anyways, I'm just gonna bring my other deck that I said I want to use. Okay. I feel like I want to light up a candle as well. Okay, I'll light up a green candle. Okay. I'll put it on the side because I don't want to burn anything. All right, Jeff. All right, so what is Avery's next actions towards you? Avery's next actions towards Jeff. Avery's like still in his head. He still is in his head. The two swords. He's acting a bit confusing. 1 foot forward, 1 foot backwards. The two of swords is giving me that vibe. Unpredictable. He's being a bit unpredictable with his next actions. Unpredictable, but also hesitant with his two swords, right? You have the Four of Wands. You've been waiting for something to be done by this person towards you since the last maybe 4 days or so. You've been wanting this person to speak up, do something, talk to you. All right, but let's try to see here. What's really happening, spirits? Show me more. We have the Magician. Yeah, like you've been wanting this person to initiate something with you. Now, will he say something or do something? I would say, let me just double check as I pull more cards. What are his next actions? Abby's next actions. I see him like watching you majorly though. Like I feel like on the higher end, like I see him watching you, keeping eyes on you. I have the Seven of Swords. There's a lot of eye stares, eye contact happening here. I have the Seven of Swords. You guys do share a lot of eye contact, or there's a lot of like, I don't know how to say that. Like you guys are keeping eyes on each other, or you guys do watch each other. Like you keep tabs on one another. There's this like vibe or energy of you guys like kind of like still having each other in your mind. Like you're still having what's the right word? You're having each other's like, let's say, idea towards, I mean, I don't want to say that, like you're thinking both about each other, like you both still contain each other's energy within yourselves. You get what I'm trying to say? But yeah, like let's try to see here. What else we have here? I just want to understand. Like it's not that you're completely out of his sight. You're not. We have the Three of Cups here and the Seven of Swords. This person does get jealous, by the way, over you. Okay, whether you know or not, this person does get jealous over you. He does sometimes get jealous when people interact with you or other coworkers interact with you or when you talk to other people and he sees you. He does get jealous, all right, because this person definitely has some jealousy. So let's see, will he do something, though, spirits? I feel like you're going to hear from him or he's going to try to talk to you, but maybe within the upcoming 3 weeks, he's going to do something, So when, I think within 3 weeks, also I'm getting Tuesday. Okay, so whenever he's going to try to do something or talk to you, it's going to happen on a Tuesday that he does try to do something like that because I'm getting that. But this person definitely does get jealous indeed. The Lover's card is here with the Three of Cups. This person does feel like you guys need to come back to harmony with the Lover's energy. and you need to like work it out or work through your misunderstandings. But I do see that he's going to come around you and say something, do something, but within 3 weeks or on a Tuesday. I'm also getting Tuesday in specific, right? So Tuesday and also within the upcoming 3 weeks, that's like a highlight, okay? For you when to expect him coming around. But I have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so that makes me feel he's going to try to be a bit more mature in the upcoming energy is what I'm also getting here off this, is what I see. All right, so let's try to pull you some oracles to see what else he's going to do towards you in the upcoming energy. What will he do? Okay. Anyone that donates, guys, you can add yourselves to the list, okay? We have love calls, so yeah, expressing love, messages of love, informing you. He's going to talk to you, I told you. Okay, I do see him like talking to you, expressing himself to you. But right now he's a bit stuck and held down, right? He's being tied down. Like I said, he's being hesitant. I said that earlier in the beginning of the reading right now about his current energy. But I do see that he's going to end up, like I said, talking or speaking up. And he's conflicted right now. Yeah, this is why we had the Two of Swords. Confusion, right? Hesitation, unpredictability. But he will end up doing something about that, okay? Hot and cold. Yeah. So like at the moment you're feeling like you don't really understand him. You feel like he's very hot and cold. You don't really get it. Confused. You feel like, yeah, this guy's like been maybe not doing much, right? Up until now. Like he's been missing in action, or you feel like he hasn't been really living up to what you expect him to. But I think he's gonna talk to you. Okay. And the time frame is what I just gave to you as well as what I see. But he's very conflicted, I would say, and hesitant, which explains as to why you still haven't maybe had much come from him as of yet. But he wants to have harmony with you or have peace with you and be on the same page. That's like what he wants. All right. We do have the second question for you, Jeff, which is, what lessons is Avery currently learning? Okay, since we're still not talking to each other. All right. And then EXO, thank you so much for your donation. I'm going to be checking, guys, the order of donations. Starry, thank you for your donation. I will check, guys, the order of donations I received so that I can put you guys in order. Probably I'd be going off after Starry, guys. Let's see what lessons he's learning, Jeff. To make his choices wisely, to not treat people as options, to not treat people as spare, to not treat people like they're spare objects, you know what I mean? But also the Seven of Cups is teaching him to not be very delusional, like not to be in la la land so much. He needs to put his feet on the ground sometimes and make realistic actions. He can't stay in la la land. La la land doesn't bring results. It just brings more and more dreams, like without any active, real 3D results in real life. He's also realizing that when a person takes someone for granted, that person may never come back the same again. And that's what he's also learning. He's learning that like the minute you treat a person like an option, you'll never have that same version of that person come back to you again with like sweetness, because they've seen that part of you that treated them for granted, So he's learning also that lesson. Let's see what lessons he's learning since you guys are not talking. Okay, also this person have learned how to, I think, maybe like step more into his emotional self and a bit out of his practical side, because he has been taking things from a very practical point of view rather than emotional. And that made him sometimes feel to you like he was a bit like emotionally absent, because I feel like this is how you feel sometimes. Like you felt like this person was emotionally absent or just off, like not really connected to his feelings or emotions like you want to see him be. And but I see here with the Ten of Swords here and the Queen of Cups, I feel like here he also needs to stop avoiding the pain and heal the pain, because I think this person's dark shadow is that he tends to sometimes, I don't know how to say that, like when you have a wound, he doesn't treat his wounds. He just like tries to forget about them. But what happens? Imagine if you have a wound, right? If you don't put some alcohol on it and you don't clean the wound, what happens to the wound, to the open wound? you will have an infection. The same thing is what this person is doing. Like he has wounds, he has shadow work, but he's not working on his shadow work. And him not working on his shadow work is causing more catastrophe for him. Do you understand? It's like he's piling up lessons over lessons over lessons, Jeff. It's not just about the lessons he has with you, but also he has other lessons from even before. You get trying to say from other stories that he been through that are also unworked out. Do you understand? So just imagine that. It's like piles of lessons on top of this person. All right. Also, this person is learning that if he always stays to like if he always remains on the flow of comparing people, he will never choose a partner. Like there, because there's always going to be better, right? Let's be honest. Like anyone you meet in life, there will always be someone that's better than that person. But if you're always like saying like, oh, there's better than this person, there's better than this person, or like you're always comparing what you have with another thing that you may not have, you will never get to choose. You will never settle down. You will never have that stability that you're seeking because you're always comparing. So this is another lesson that he's also definitely learning is to look at his lane and stop comparing his lane to other people's lane because that allows him to procrastinate further. Like, he'd be looking at his life, for example, at another person's life, and he'd be like, oh, my life sucks. This person's life is better. So that leads him to kind of like procrastinate in his own life because he feels like he didn't get there yet to where he wants to be. Again, trying to say. So, he starts to be in this like procrastinator energy, lazy ass energy. You know what I mean? Like being effortless, not doing much, that kind of thing. You understand? So he has learned this lesson as well. Let's try to see with these oracles what else do we have to add on top of this. We have Ram. It says a stubborn, aggressive person. Yeah, I think he's also learning how not to be so stubborn, how to listen to other people and compromise and have a very developed sort of understanding with other people. Also, how to he's also learning how it's okay to ask for help or it's okay to seem like you're vulnerable. I think that this person in the past, like, or in the recent energy, like he doesn't like to feel vulnerable or he doesn't like to feel weak. Like I said, he wasn't so in tune with his feelings. He was more practical than emotional, but he's learning how to get in tune now with his feelings and emotions and not give in so much to the practical side only. Um, but I'm feeling like this person is also learning that he needs to care. So sometimes in life, like we have to carefully handle certain situations. So that's another lesson he's learning is that sometimes he has to pay attention, right? We have dark woman. Maybe you have dark hair, dark eyes, Jeff. But we have August. Something may happen in August between you and this person is what I'm also getting in the upcoming energy. So keep an eye on August because I had August. Literally, August was one of the cards that showed up. Hope that makes sense, Jeff. Please let me know how this resonates. Okay, I'm here for you. So just let me know and hit me up. Let me know. All right, so let me do now, I guess, Christine. Where's Christine? Starry, let me know what you donated as well as the other person that said donated. Let me know what you guys donated for. Okay, as the candles that I'm doing, binding and protecting, are the candles, okay, protecting me? I already pulled Truth and Illusion card. Brenda. The red money, which they're trying. Truth and illusion on what? Okay, let's try to see. Okay, so they're trying to put truth and illusion on what? The truth and illusion, it has to do with money, lying. Okay, remember what I said in the private, Christine, about how BRENDA, she's trying to transfer the money so it seems like she has nothing. I don't know why, but like she wants to polish her image in front of authorities or in front of the government or people that have their eyes on her that she got nothing. Like she's poor, like she's nothing. She's like, that little girl that has nothing going on in her life. You know what I mean? Like she wants to seem like she's pathetic to them, like she has nothing. So I see that she is doing some kind of an illusion or scheme here to hide the truth of herself, financially. That is because I have the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. These are finances, okay, or related to money. So this is the illusion and truth. The illusion is like the word illusion. What does the word illusion actually mean? The word illusion is when things are not what they seem. So she is doing something in relation to money to make things not what they seem. Like she's hiding money a lot more money than what she actually really does have, so she doesn't get questioned, or so that she can stay on the safe side. So this is what she's doing. You get trying to say? Let's try to see though. Is your candle protecting and helping you? Binding and protecting and helping you? Also, don't stay indoors, Christine. As much as you can, try to go outdoors, try to go out, take yourself out, okay? Also, if you're able to get anywhere nearby water, please do, okay? Even if it's a fontaine, even if it's a water park, I don't care, but try to get yourself around or close to water. It will really, really, really fucking heal you, okay? I think this is not the first time I tell you this, but you really connect with the water element. Now, is it really helping you, the candles that you're doing? I would say yes, it's definitely helping you transition, but it's also helping you put an end to certain situations and move on. It helps you maybe also like strengthen your soul towards the idea of moving on from people that hurt you, and not really holding on to people that don't deserve you holding on to them. Like it's kind of like it's helping you to let go and give up and release people, but also help you release yourself from situations. So yes, it is definitely helping. Not see anything else. Also, do not argue with your boyfriend, because I see that there's a possibility of some kind of a misunderstanding or argument again that may happen between you and your boyfriend, Christine. So please try to avoid arguing with this person. If you feel like this guy is about to start an argument, just pick yourself up and leave the room. That's just something I have to say to you, because I see there's a possibility of a mini small misunderstanding that may happen again, but I feel like you can totally avoid this if you follow through what my advice is about. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? But I definitely feel like you're overwhelmed and burnt out. So that's why I was saying that you need to take yourself out, because I see that you're burnt out. Honestly, I have the tower, so you're burnt out. So you do need that to happen. Okay, you need to take a time off, I feel, because I have the hanged man also here and the two of wands. But the time off is important because it's going to help you think very clearly about your life situation and what you do want to do and what you do not want to do. It's like it's going to help you organize your thoughts and plan things forward the way it's supposed to. You know what I mean? Is that making sense to you, Christine? You let me know. But the candles, I think, are definitely helping you. Let's me pull you some of these oracles. Okay, we have torch. It says spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So you are getting, by the way, spiritually awakened. And it's funny how this is the card that says torch. You see the torch? And you said it's a candle, right? You did some candles, right, to protect yourself and bind. And here, look what we have, the torch. The torch usually, I mean, the torch, you see the fire element here, it's a torch. So again, I'm feeling like you are getting the way is getting lit up for you. You know what I mean? Is what I see. We have here barrel. It says you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So even though you're feeling like you're lacking something in your life, whether it's money, whether it's your goals, whether it's in your love life, but I feel like you're with a torch next to this card. It's like God is gonna light up the way for you. Like you end up finding your path or seeing your path. Okay. Um, let's try to see here. But I feel like you're getting enlightened. Okay, it's like your path is getting enlightened, your path is getting lit up. You understand? So that's a very good thing. Let's try to pull you more cards to see just and understand what else is it that you're supposed to expect. We have the moon. Okay, definitely always follow the cycles of the moon when it comes to candle work or any kind of ritual. I feel like your energy works very well with the energy of the moon. But I also see that you may have had a misunderstanding with someone recently, because we have misunderstanding. Or again, this could be, like I said, an advice or warning for you to not get into any clashes or misunderstandings with anyone now on, moving forward in the future. You understand? That's what I'm getting. I hope that makes sense to you. If there's any clarification at all, please feel free to let me know. But you will have changes happen in your life, especially with that moon card. All right, please let me know how this resonates. All right, don't forget, and let me know, guys, who else have donated to get their question answered and through. Little lights, yes, 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 you can post, honey, but let me know who's next, guys. Who's after Christine? Okay, Starry. So go ahead, please, and post your question. And everybody with a yes or no for free, post your questions as well. I squeeze you guys in between. Okay, Little Light, it's you. Okay, Little Light. I will check PayPal, guys. Okay, let me check PayPal. It's better so that we don't have any clashes among yourselves. Let's try to see here. Allora, okay. So I did receive Little Light's donation actually before yours, Starry. So I'm gonna do Little Light before you, Starry, because I received your donation like exactly before you. Also XO, actually XO is before Little Light. So it's XO Little Light, and then it's you, Starry. All right, this is, guys, the order of the donations I have received after Christine. Okay. So it's XO, and then it's Little Light, and then it's Starry. Okay, so this is the order exactly according to the payments I received first to last. Okay, so where is XO first? Let's do XO. Yes, I know XO. And then it's you, Little Light, and then it's Starry. Yay! Yes, Starry. Thank you so much, by the way, Starry. Okay, XO, what's your question? I know you said on PayPal, but do you mind if you can post here? It's better for me. Let me know. Okay, XO. XO, could you post your question? Does anyone see XO's question? I'm going to try to check if I see it on PayPal that she attached her question to. But XO, please make sure you always add the difference. So when you send a donation, you send 1313. Make sure you add €1 extra, guys, so that it covers the fees, okay? Because there's always a deduction fee that be happening, guys, okay? So make sure y'all always add the deduction fee, which is just €1 extra or something. What's to come between me and the Aquarius for the rest of the month? We've been having conflicts and ultimately gone into no contact. Okay, so what's going to happen? You want to know for the rest of this month? Yes. PayPal does do a deduction fee, especially because of the conversion rate. And in general, PayPal does have a deduction fee, guys, indeed. So please make sure you always add just €1 or €2 extra just to cover the fees of PayPal, all right? Because it always ends up getting deducted. All right, so let's try to see here, XO, what's going to happen between you and the Aquarius for the rest of this month? XO and the Aquarius. 9 of Pentacles, first card right off the bat. This person wants to really succeed financially. Like, I feel like he's very, very, very determined or very, very, very focused on his finances. He wants to get a promotion. He wants to go to higher heights in life. I feel like he wants to be abundant. He wants to have good money, better money, stability, financial stability. What's going on with this guy? Let's see. We have the Hanged Man and the 2 Swords. I feel like you're really feeling clueless about this person. You're not quite sure why he behaved in that way, or you're feeling a little bit like this person could have, handled the situation a bit more maturely than the way he did handle it. So you have a lot of questions. XO. I feel like also that you feel like you want to so bad, ask this person about or understand from this person, but this person is being no show, right? The Hanged Man and the 2 Swords. There is a little bit of delays in the connection. I have to be completely honest with you. I see some delays here. I see ego. I see pride. His pride and ego could be delaying him from coming around you or trying to work things out for the moment being, which is a problem, because I feel like 90% of his hesitation stems from ego problem, okay, or stems from some sort of an overthinking energy that also is rooted in some sort of ego. You understand? Let's try to see here. What is this person's? What's going to happen? We have the 4 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. I see this person right now could be weighing down his decision. Like, if I come back to this connection, what will I gain? If I don't come back to this connection, what will I gain? So I see him very much going back and forth with his decision, trying to see which decision is best, trying to think about things here. Let's see what else. But I do see that he does ultimately have feelings for you. I have the Four of Cups and the Knight of Cups. But I see here that this person is very, very contemplative. You may already know that this person is contemplative or he's an overthinker a lot here with this Four of Cups. But he can be a person that's hard to please. Okay, like sometimes you may feel XO that this person is hard to please. Are you resonating with me, XO? Let me know. You're sometimes feeling like it's hard to please this man. Like whatever you do sometimes feels like it's not enough, or you feel like it's always like there needs to be more. We have the King of Swords and the Four of Cups. I see that this person has been thinking about some words that he have said to you, some things that he said to you. I feel like he's feeling a little bit maybe bad about, is what I'm getting here. Do you understand? And I see him thinking about you now. I pull you extra cards just a little bit. We have the Death card and the Four of Swords. Now, if I'm honest with you, I feel like if you do ask about if he's going to return or not, there's a possibility, but not before the end of this month. Okay, maybe towards the end of this month is where maybe you can hear something from this person, but not before that. And it's due to ego. This guy has a lot of ego and pride, maybe to admit himself wrong, is what I say, XOXO, because I said that earlier. But I see that this person is going to miss you because you're going to leave an empty space in this person's life. Like, okay, you don't want me? Fine. I'm going to give you the empty space. Here, have it. And this guy's going to start to miss you because of what happened here or what he caused in this connection. Do you understand? Let's try to see here what we have with the oracles. Let me know, XO, how this made sense. We have cloudy judgments. Okay, there may have been a misunderstanding here or a lot of misunderstandings, but I feel like right now this guy is being very much distorted or imbalanced. Like he's not feeling super like himself. Feels distorted. He feels distorted. Sorry, he feels like he's out of place. But we have bitterness. I feel like you have resentments or anger towards this person. You could have gotten a bit pissed off about the way this person treated you, XOXO. But I see here with the nourishment and ecstasy that there's potential that this person would, like I said, what's the right word? Like nourish the connection again and try to put in back an effort here to remove this bitterness energy. That's very, very highly likely. But it won't happen possibly until towards the end of this year by a high chance. Hi, cutie. How are you? Is that making sense to you, Mama? Let me know. All righty. That was for you, sweetie. Please let me know, XOXO. All right, guys. Let's do Little Light. Little Light, you could post your question if you'd like. I'll do freebies, guys, now in a minute. Just give me some time. Little Light, what's your question? After Little Light, we'll do you, Starry. You're welcome. Very, very welcome, guys. Always here for y'all. Okay, where is, guys, the next person? Where are you? Starry, where are you? All right, everybody post your freebies. Okay, I don't know if they're here or not. Where is Starry? Where is... Okay, Starry, please post, honey. Little Light, are you here? Everybody post your freebies as well. Where are you, y'all? Yeah, thank you, cutie. Thank you, sweetie. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We do this every now and then. Also, check out my reviews if you're new. I want to know if Rohan will do something about being with me. There's no communication between us, and I will want to not talk till he takes some actions or comes with a plan. So what will happen? Will he take an action? Rohan loves you and wants a relationship with you. He does fucking love you and he wants a relationship with you, but he's waiting for the right time because he still has certain areas in his life that he's trying to balance or that he's trying to ground himself within. But this person does really want you. I have the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups. This person wants to love you. He wants to be with you. He wants a connection with you, a relationship with you. He's feeling a bit hurt because of the way that you guys may have been distant with one another at the moment. He's not quite happy with that sort of thing that happened. However, I do see that this person does feel like he wants to, he doesn't want to let go. He doesn't want to let go of you. He doesn't want to move on away from you. He wants to keep you, Starry. All right, will he do something? Will Rohan do something? But I don't know why he's a little scared of getting his heart broken. But he's also afraid of you, like him breaking your heart as well. Like this person is afraid of heartbreak, okay? Heartbreaks. He's afraid of giving someone a heartbreak, and he's also at the same time afraid of giving himself a heartbreak as well. But does he love you? Yes. It's just that I see him feeling a bit torn with this Five of Wands, okay? Um, and he's afraid of pain. He's afraid of getting hurt. He's afraid of also hurting people. He doesn't want to hurt himself or hurt anyone around him. You understand? That's the reason maybe why he acts the way he acts, or just messages on occasions, you know? But I see that this guy does have feelings for you, but he doesn't want to hurt anyone's heart, and he doesn't want to hurt his own. And he might be, like I said, waiting to stabilize a situation. Okay, like he's waiting to have more stability to do anything towards you or to come towards you. He's waiting to have a much more stable ground, stable feet. Do you understand me? But this person, I see that he does have feelings for you. And I see that this person feels like, also at the same time, like he doesn't want to hurt you. He's afraid of things going maybe wrong on your end or his end. You know what I mean? So he's a little bit fearful, but he kind of very much is very much well rooted, all about wanting to be with you is what I see. Now, will you guys fix your connection or fix the silence between you guys? The answer is yes. Sorry. Do I get a time frame? I'm not really getting a time frame per se, but I do see that you guys are going to get over whatever sort of gap or hole that you guys had between one another up until this point, is what I see. Okay. So, will he heal the misunderstanding or conflict or whatever it is that happened between you and this person? The answer is yes. So, is he going to do something to be with me? I would say yes, but I would say that he wants to keep things secretive though at the moment. He's not ready to publicize anything with you or such. And he's very careful about the idea of not wanting to be, to be maybe scandaled, or he's afraid of that. He's afraid of scandals or things like that, which is maybe why he's acting very safe, or he's playing it safe with you majorly. But in general, I feel like he feels like he doesn't want to let you go, and he feels like he has feelings for you, or that he really, really like has a lot of like emotions, like romantic emotions, romantic feelings. You understand? All right, let's try to see here what we get with these oracles. Little light, prepare yourself. Thank you, Crimson. Thank you, honey. Also, guys, remember my membership live stream will be today. If you guys are interested, we have Divine Feminine. He sees you as a very divine feminine, as a very extremely yin energy. Okay. We have pride, and we do have running. All right. This person does have a tendency, though, to disappear. You have to just understand, though, this. Okay. He has an archetype character that likes to disappear or run away. Okay. So sometimes he can be a runner. Sometimes also this person can be very stubborn. Like if he wants something, he doesn't really gives it up easily. All right. So I don't think, like I said, this guy is not giving you up easily. He's not giving you up or anything like that. I do feel like here that this person, yes, even though he does have a habit of disappearing, but I don't think he is willing to let go of you, though, per se, with that being said, either. Okay. Do you understand? Because he sees you as highly feminine, and that makes you stand out from other women around him, including, let's say, his wife, like you said, he's married. You know what I mean? So I hope that makes sense here. Mm-hmm. Let me know. But he does really love you. Like I do see emotions. I have the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So I can't tell you like, oh no, he doesn't have feelings for you. Like, no, I think that there is feelings here, is what I see. Little Light, you could post your question, love, and then Crimson, prepare yourself as well. Guys, if we miss out on any of y'all, just let me know, okay, please. You're welcome. You're welcome, Starry. Alrighty. So, Starry. That was for you. So, Little Light, could you please tell me what you donated for, sweetie? Okay. And let me know. It's a mini in-depth. Okay. Tina Virgo energies towards me now that you've officially left your mutual space. So, how does he feel now that you have left your emotional space? Now, what time will you be coming live tonight? I will try to come back on like maybe let's say around midnight Italy time, but I'm also coming for the members live. I will try to do that while I'm out for the Terror Festival and throw in some freebies maybe for you guys, okay, if you guys would like. But let's see. See the Virgo's energies towards you that you officially left your neutral space. You guys' neutral space. The Moon. He has anxiety. He has stress. The Hermit. This person doesn't speak to anyone, by the way. I see him like very much keeping to himself, where he doesn't really quite much speak to people around. He doesn't speak like to people from school like at all. Like I feel like most of his friends, even that he was very much close to, I feel like he hasn't been talking to. He's been a little bit like in self isolation. Look at this Hermit. Hermit is like a person that's on his own, decides to be on his own, like decides to shut off the world, just focus on himself. So maybe he's like very self-focused at the moment because he's thinking about employment, he's thinking about career, he's thinking about what he wants to do or where he wants to work, because I see certain things like such are definitely occupying his mind a lot more than anything else related to like love or romance per se, because we have the Moon, the Hermit, and the King of Swords. Now, how does he feel about you? I think that whatever feelings he has for you, he still has them hidden with the Moon. But the Hermit, it's like he needs some time alone, I think, before being with any person, is what I'm seeing here, or that's how at least he's thinking. Bottom of the deck, though, we have Eight of Pentacles and we have the Ten of Wands. I see him a bit overwhelmed, by the way. Maybe he's very busy at this time, as well as what I'm getting. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting here with the mini. Let me know, please, how this resonates, Star, but this is the energy check, okay? Please let me know. But I think he's busy, which maybe explains why he did not really reach out to you. All right, guys. So, I think that was everybody's donation, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it was. So, anyone who has a free yes or no question, please drop it now. We have Crimson. Crimson, did you donate? You said you donated. Let me check. Yes, Crimson, I received your donation, Crimson. Crimson, please make sure you send €2 extra to cover the fees because I received 12, baby. Guys, remember, always send just €1 or €2 extra to cover the fees. So whenever you send that payment, PayPal, guys, always deducts like €2 or something from whatever amount you send me, I think, I don't know the percentage exactly, but they do deduct, right? So because of that, always add a euro or two extra just for the sake of the PayPal fees only, okay? So just letting you know. Crimson, what's your question? Okay, so let's see, Crimson. Guys, if you missed your freebie question and I answered your freebie and you were not here, that's not my problem, okay? So try to rewind and listen back to the answer I gave you. All right, Crimson, what's your question? Does S want to get back on contact? Okay, does S want to get back on contact? Spirits, tell me the truth. Okay. Hell yes, she does. Look at this. Justice, Hierophant, and the Karma card. Let's see further. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles. She does really feel like she wants to... she does want to get back in contact, yes, but there's something here, I think, practically related or related to family, something practical she is walking away from, or she's having struggles with, or she's wishing karma on some people that did her wrong around her. But she does want to have contact. It's just that I see her being a little bit hesitant, or she has more than one thing that she's dealing with. She's definitely multitasking. She has decisions to make also, by the way, very soon in her life is what I see. Like she has to choose a path, or she has to make a decision is what I'm getting. Hey there, baby boo, welcome in. But does she want to get back on contact with you? The answer is yes, because I have Karma, I have Page of Pentacles, I have the Knight of Swords, which is a card of communication and expression. We have the Karma card. The Karma card here is Judgment, and the Judgment card is always speaking about a person from the past wanting to refresh a connection or come back around and rise up from the grave. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So what I see here in front of me, I don't know why my tummy's growling, y'all, but let me just take a sip of yogurt. I'm not sure why. I think maybe I'm gonna eat. Probably after Crimson. I think Crimson is my last person for now. I don't know if I'm gonna open later, guys, but stay tuned. But like I said, we're gonna do the membership live. I'll try my best to do it at the festival because I hope it's not too noisy there or anything. If it's too noisy, then we may try to schedule it. But yeah, but that's the intention. Let's try to see. Does she want to get back on communication again? Let's see. Does S want to get back on communication? Definitely. Look, Ten of Cups, Queen of Swords, but she's turtle slow. If you depend on her own moves without doing anything, like mostly, she's gonna be slow. She's turtle slow. She can be a person that's very, very slow when it comes to taking action towards somebody or taking action towards expressing herself or something like that. Like she tends to sometimes be very, very slow when it comes to taking steps forward. You understand? Like you're looking at a turtle. You know, like how turtles, like how turtles move or how they walk. Like exactly, just like that. All right, let's try to see what we have with these cards. We have Belle, but I think you're gonna hear from her. Oh my gosh, I literally said turtle. Look what I have. Isn't that crazy? Look what I have, guys. Insane. And then I have someone tell me, like, why are your readings special? Because of this. Okay, there's another card that flew out. Let me get this card. Look at this. What does it say? I just want you to see this card. And I literally told you that she moves like a turtle. Didn't I say that? I was literally saying this. And I was like doing the hand gestures with my hands. Look at this. You see this? Yeah. So does she want? Yes, she wants. Because the bell card, you see the bell card, it says announcement. It's the card of communication for me, like making an announcement, talking, expressing, right? The boot here says increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goal. And we have forces working against you. I told you she has some enemies or people that she has problems with or that she's trying to leave or walk away from. This, it could be family related, could be practical, could be finances as well. But she's trying to cut off something that's causing her a lot of resistance in her life, you understand, or struggle or challenge in her life. And maybe that's why she's very slow. But does she want to get back on communication? Just to answer your question in an in-depth way, the answer is yes. Hi, baby boo, how are you? Am I doing free today? Yes, I am doing freebies today. So please make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Is that making sense? Please let me know how this is making sense to you, Crimson. And thank you for your donation. Just don't forget, guys, please to add on to your donations, just like €1 extra or two, just because PayPal deducts a fee. All right. So just make sure also to keep that in mind for upcoming moments where this needs to be done. All right. So let me shuffle the cards for the freebies a little bit. Crimson, if you would like to participate for the freebie, you can as well. So I'm just shuffling the cards for the freebies, and let's do. Will my crush ask me out in June? You're the first one. We have Karma, which is the Judgment, the Hierophant, and the Two of Swords. I'm going to say yes, even though right now he's a bit hesitant, okay? He's a bit in his head, not quite sure if he wants to go for that or not. I feel like he's a bit scared or hesitant in his mind, but I will say yes, okay? I will say yes. He's been thinking of you maybe heavily in May also of this year. All right, guys. Don't forget, please, to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget, please, to like up the stream, everyone. Flor, hi, Florencia, welcome in. If you're new, please check out my reviews, okay? We have over 300 plus accurate reviews. Check out my pick a card readings as well. Don't forget, guys. And welcome in. We're happy to have you. He said, does Fasu or Faku wants to talk to me? No contact. Okay. Does he want to talk to you? You may have fire placements in your chart or Pisces. Does he want to talk to you? Yes, he does want to talk to you. Yes, he does want to talk to you. Indeed. Yes, he wants to talk to you. There's a lot of things that needs to be discussed, I feel, in this connection. There's unfinished business, I feel. The answer is yes, okay? The answer is yes. Okay, Crimson, should I ask S out to hang out sometime? Should you ask her to hang out sometime very soon? Like, should you tell her and ask her out? Right now, no, because right now it's not the best moments of her life that she's going through. Right now, I feel like she's very, very sad or she's very down, okay? She's in a very down, like, spiral energy. So, no, not now. Don't do that now. Hi, Delinia. Welcome in. If you're new, Delinia, welcome in. I'm a YouTube reader. tarot reader. And we do have over 300 plus accurate reviews and feedback. So please go ahead and read them over. And if you have any questions about us or what we do, please feel free to ask. And if you have a free yes or no, go ahead and ask your free yes or no after subscribing and liking up the stream, of course. All right, y'all. So anybody else, guys, with a free yes or no, please post it now before we drop off. Let me know, y'all. Does anyone has a free yes or no? I'm telling you, does anyone has a free yes or no? I'm repeating myself. Last call. Does anyone has a yes or no? I haven't answered. Stardust Love, please repost. I don't see it. I think maybe YouTube is flagging the comments. If you're posting, guys, and it doesn't show, you need to rephrase or put some emojis. If we don't read for you, that means we don't see you. So stay on the chat and make sure you do all that you can to show up, because 99.9 we don't see it. No, Stardust. Christine, now possibly I'm gonna be going to this festival, like I said, within the upcoming 5 hours, right? And I may open a live stream when I'm there, right? I'm gonna try to show you guys around the festival first, and then if we have time, we may do some freebies for the members, right? So, but I'm gonna do a live stream to show you guys around, and then another live for the members, like free yes or no or things like that when we sit there, like when we try to find a place to sit or something. Like we're gonna do that together. So it's gonna be fun. Yes, I see it now, Stardust. Thank you. So yeah, I hope it's not so noisy, because that's my first time going to such a festival. I really don't know how will it be. I don't know. Like I know the location, but I don't know how is the setup. It's the first time I go to such an event here in Italy. So we'll see how it goes. I hope it's not too noisy. If it's not, then we will definitely open a live stream for that. Otherwise, I'll try to be on here midnight time if I'm able to for another session like this one. So if you want to join, then of course, then you can as well. We'll check. Love to see you out the country. Yeah, since you said you need to go outside. Yeah, definitely. And also definitely take yourself outside, go somewhere nice. Okay, Stardust, is TS done with third party now? Let's see. He's put some boundaries with the third party, and things have turned slow between him and the third party, Stardust. Okay, did you hear your answer, honey? Hope that makes sense. Guys, don't forget to subscribe, y'all, okay? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can catch us whenever we go live. Tick the bell icon so that you can be notified always, okay? If you're not getting notified, then maybe you need to turn off the notification bell and turn it back on again. Maybe that will fix the glitch. But welcome in, everyone. He's put some boundaries with her, and I see that the energy between them is slow. But I think he put some boundaries with her, and he's a bit held back from her. Okay, I don't think it's totally over, but I think he's held back a little bit. Standoffish is the right word. So I hope that makes sense to you, Stardust. Again, if you're new, Stardust, please make sure you check out my clients' reviews and feedbacks. So, and welcome. Okay, don't forget to subscribe to us as well. Would love to see you again and read for you. And thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mooney. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Cherida. Thank you, everybody, for collaborating in this live stream. Devika, everyone. Thank you so much, Mooney. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully soon. I'm just going to go get ready now. Grab me something to eat real quick and I guess get going for the day. But I love you guys very much. Please take care of yourselves, and I love you guys so much. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys around, okay? So stay tuned, and yeah, I'll see you guys.